And there we go. Oh, good morning. Back to summer, right? Sorry, I turned, we have the geothermal system, and so you have to either be on cool or on heat. And I turned it over to heat thinking that we for sure would be done with cooling, but not so much today. I left the windows open last night, so hopefully it won't be too bad. So today we'll just low a little bit. So we're going to move pretty quickly. Last week was very slow and, just a few poses. And today we're just going to move pretty quick, get a good sweat going on, and hopefully it'll feel good. But my theme this week is how everything flows. So when you think of your life, if you try and go against the flow. Like, for instance, if you're in the ocean and you get caught in a riptide, we know that if you just turn around and try and swim back into it, it's not going to work at all. You have to find an alternate way to get out of that riptide. And I think in life, it's that way too. Sometimes it's our instinct to turn around and just kind of backpedal and try and go back to maybe what we had, but your life isn't linear, is it? You kind of have to figure out which direction you're being steered towards and go with the flow of your life. So that's why I thought we'd do a flow class. So please close your eyes and tap into the flow of your breath. I believe that we're always given little signs if we're really paying attention, will help steer us in the right direction. Please bring hands to heart center. And if you are paying attention, you're sure to notice the grace and the beauty. It's always there. Please lower your hands, open your eyes. And let's just start by stretching up tall and bringing hands through heart center. Try and move with your breath. So inhale, stretch up tall. Exhale, move to hand center. One more time. Inhale, stretch up, and exhale, twist to your right this time. And then stay focused on your breath. Just turn your right fingers towards the left and kind of walk your fingertips back. So your right shoulder's open in this twist. Just take a few breaths that way. And then on your next inhale, sweep back up and twist the opposite way, turning your fingertips towards the opposite. Walking them back, maybe so you feel that left shoulder nice and open. Good. And then on your next inhale, bring your arms up and bring your arms out to a T. and bring your right palm facing back and then just bend the elbow and see maybe the hand comes in the middle of the back, maybe just to your hip, or maybe you can bring that lower arm to your back without letting your shoulder drop. You guys look good. Good. Now feel that. Press the forearm into your back a little bit. Keep tall, and then just angle your head to the left and maybe bring your hand on top of your head and don't press down, but think, I'm going to press my head into my hand a little bit just to get a good stretch going on the side of the neck. And of course, you're still breathing, noticing the flow. And then unwind back to the T, and let's switch the left palm back. One side will feel different. Angle your head to the right, hand on the side of the head, and just press the head into the hand. Keep a really nice long spine, pressing the forearm into your back or the hand. Good, and then relax down. Now come on up to standing. We'll just try and get music going here. Good. Find your best Tadasana. And then using your inhale, your breath is like a dance partner. Hands through heart center. So you follow. So on the inhale, your movement follows. On the exhale, fold forward. Pranam and fold. Waiting for the inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Let's do that one more time just to get a little movement going. Exhale, fold. Pranam and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. This time, exhale, twist to your right, bring your arms to a T. Inhale, sweep up and switch. Switch again. Finding your breath, just following the breath. One more time each side. This time, inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center. And then inhale, sweep the arms up, lift your right knee. Exhale, back down. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, back down. Keep going. One more each side. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, pranam. And fold. And then come down to all fours. And then on your next inhale, cow pose. Exhale, rounded cat. Inhale, just go slow with your breath. Cow. Exhale, round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round. Inhale, cow. And then this time, exhale, round to cat and sit back to child's pose. Inhale, come on up to cow. Exhale, round, sit back, child's pose. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round, child's pose. One more time. And then stay in child's pose for a couple more breaths. And then on your next inhale, come up to all fours and just check in with your core. And then on your next inhale, extend your right leg and your left arm. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, left leg, right arm, strong core. Exhale down. And keep going, right leg, left arm. Exhale down. Inhale, left leg, right arm. Exhale down. One more time each side. Left leg, right arm. And down. Good. Bring your hands forward. On your next inhale, lift to downward facing dog. And take one more breath like that. And then on your next inhale, come forward to plank. And exhale back to down dog. Just thinking really strong core. You might have to bend your knees a little bit to transition back to down dog. So inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Plank. Downward facing dog. Last time, plank. And this time lower to the mat. Stretch your feet long. Bring your arms to a T. Forehead down. Notice your flow of the breath. On your next inhale, lift your head and shoulders and arms. And exhale, lower. Keep going like that, keeping long back of neck, lift and lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good. Slide your hands by your chest, hands right under the elbows. Try not to use your hands. You're hugging your elbows in, finding the flow of your breath now. You're just going to do cobra without the hands. So on your next inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Two more times. And then on the next lift, use your hands a little bit. And lower. Two more times. Time. And next inhale, curl your toes, push up and back. Downward facing dog. 2 more breaths here. Just feeling the flow of the pose. And then walk your hands back to your feet. Forward fold. Inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. Inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. Inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Exhale, right arm comes down and arc. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left arm comes down as you arc. Inhale, sweep up and switch. Inhale, sweep up and switch. Inhale, sweep up. One more time each side. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold forward. Pranam and fold. Walk your hands back out, downward facing dog. On your next exhale, lower your knees and grab your blocks. And then inhale, come up, downward facing dog. Next, inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step it through, deep lunge. And just feel the foundation of your pose here, keeping your left hand down. You're just going to sweep your right arm up on your inhale and open up. And exhale, touch that right hand down. And do that 2 more times. Inhale, sweep up and open, deep lunge, twist. Last time, moving with your breath. And sweep the arm down. Take one more breath here. And on the exhale, lower the knee, shift the hips back, runner's lunge. Inhale, bend back into the front knee. Exhale, shift back. You can move your blocks if you need to. Inhale, stretch back forward. Exhale. One more time, because I kind of threw that at you, let you catch up. And then once you're in the pose, just stay for 3 breaths. Drawing the leg into the socket. And next inhale, bend back into the front knee, lift the back knee, and step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, step it through, deep lunge. Just feel the foundation of the pose. Stay for a breath. On your next inhale, sweep the left arm up to open up to that twist. Exhale, touch down. 2 more times. Left hip crease stays back. And touch down. Inhale, feel that strong connection. Exhale, lower the knee, shift your hips back. Inhale, bend into the front knee. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, and stretch back into runner's lunge. Stay for 3 breaths here. Next, inhale, bend back into the front knee. Lift the back knee and step back, downward facing dog. 2 more breaths. On your inhale, extend the right leg. And exhale, step it through, deep lunge. Good. Find the foundation of your foundation of your pose and come up to crescent warrior. We talked last week about really grounding all parts of your feet down. On your inhale, stretch your arms up. 2 more breaths. And then stay up. On your exhale, almost lower your back knee and inhale, come back up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back up. One more time. And on your exhale, touch down. Inhale, step back, downward facing dog. Exhale, feel that pose. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, step it through. Find the good foundation. Make your way up. On your next inhale, extend your arms, crescent warrior. 2 more breaths there. Feel the flow of the pose. Inhale, feel a good stretch up. Exhale, almost lower the back knee or lower if you want. Inhale, back up. Slowly lower. Exhale. Inhale. Stretch back up. Exhale, slowly lower. Inhale. Stretch back up. Exhale, touch the blocks. This time, inhale, step forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good, let's keep going. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Pranam. And fold. Inhale, step the left foot back. Exhale, ground it down. Inhale, sweep up, warrior 2. Stay for 2 more breaths. Just feeling the flow of the pose. And then inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. 2 more times. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Stay for 2 more breaths. On the exhale, forearm to the knee. Left arm up. And try this. Bend your left elbow, cup the back of your head. keeping a hollow armpit. Press your head into your hand. Are you still with your breath? One more breath. On the inhale, stretch your arm up. And exhale, come down. Turn the back heel up. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Pranam. And fold. Inhale, right foot steps back. Exhale, ground it down. Check your foundation. Inhale, come up, warrior two. Feel the flow, the pose. One more breath here. On your inhale, reverse it. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, right arm down, left arm up, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. One more time. Two more breaths here. And then on your exhale, forearm comes down, right arm comes up. Konasana, maybe cup the back of your head. Keeping the armpit hollow. Press the head into your hand, your belly and chest. Turn to the side a bit more. Next inhale, stretch the arm up and come down, touch the blocks on the exhale. Inhale, turn your heel up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Pranam. And fold. Grab your blocks, bring them forward. So you're kind of in a, just straight up from the outside of your feet, kind of in an L shape. Feel your breath. You're going to keep your hips square. And on your next inhale, extend the right leg back. And exhale, bring it down. You don't have to bring it all the way to the front. Inhale, stretch it up. Squeeze the glutes, keep the hips square. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift this time. And just try to lift the right hip up and leg to open up to the side. Maybe bring your right hand to your hip. Make sure the weight's right in the middle of your left foot. Ardha Chandrasana. One more breath. Reach the hand down, square the hips, bring the right foot down. Take a moment. What was that? Inhale, extend the left leg. Keep really strong in the core. Exhale, touch it down. Inhale, lift. Make sure the weight's right in the middle of that right foot. Lower. And touch it down. Use those glutes. Inhale, extend the leg. And then just a slow lift of the left hip. You might have to move the right block to where you need it. Weight right in the middle of the right foot. Come on up to Ardha Chandrasana. Good, you guys. Extend the arm if you want. You can even cup the head if you want. One more breath. And touch down, square the hips. Lower the foot. And make your way to a deep squat. And just feel that pose as you breathe. You can feel on the inhale, this nice long spine. On the exhale, maybe you sink a little deeper. One more breath. And then on your inhale, come back up, forward fold. Bring the blocks back by your feet. Next inhale, pranam. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Look up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Pranam. And fold. Step the left foot back. Deep lunge. You can turn your blocks to a higher level if you need it, because we're going to do pyramid pose. So on your next inhale, lift the hips up and back to straighten the right leg. Exhale, bend. Inhale, pyramid. Exhale, deep lunge. Inhale, pyramid. Exhale, deep lunge. Good. Now pause there. Step the left foot forward a little bit. Bring your hands to your front thigh or to heart center. Lean forward. Wait for your breath. On the inhale, lift to warrior three. Exhale, step it back. Inhale. You can keep your hands on your front thigh if you want. Exhale, down. Keep strong core last time. See if you can hold it. And on the exhale, touch down. Touch the block, step back. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths there. On your inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, step it forward. Next inhale, shift the hips back to pyramid. Exhale, bend into the front knee. Inhale, shift back. Exhale, bend. One more time. Step that right foot forward. Just come up. Hands to heart center or keep them on your thigh. Pause on your next inhale. Lift. Exhale, touch it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, touch it down. Last time, inhale, lift and hold. And on your next exhale, touch it down. Touch the block, step back, downward facing dog. Just set your blocks off to the side. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale to cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, downward facing dog. Next inhale, come to plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, lower. Downward facing dog. Wait for a couple more breaths. And then on your next exhale, lower to your knees and come down to a seated position. I'm just going to have you take a wide stance. So if you'd rather be sideways on your mat, you can do that. So your heels on, and if it feels like your back's rounding, sit on a little bit of a blanket. And then since we're flowing, feel really grounded. And on your next inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, face your right leg and bring your hands on either side. And then just go with your breath where you want to in this stretch. If you want to reach the left hand across, you can. On your next inhale, sweep your arms up, twist to the other side, and fold. Just use your breath as your guide. You can reach across if you want. On your next inhale, sweep your arms up again. And exhale, this time just fold straight forward. And then just use your breath as your guide again. Try not to round the low back. You can reach for the heels if that feels good. I like to isometrically pull my heels towards each other. That's really good. One more breath. And then on your inhale, come on up, slide the feet together, shift forward a little bit and come down to your backs. Just appreciate that position for a moment. You can bring your arms to cactus or T. Bring your feet a little wider, right to the edge of your mat. On your inhales, your knees will be up. And on the exhale, lower the knees to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, knees to the left. Keep going like that. And a few windshield wipers. Then when you're evened out and your knees are up, bring the feet hip distance right under the hips or under the knees, not under the hips. That'd be a trick. And bring your hands by your hips, is what I meant to say. And then I'm going to have you very slowly articulate your spine. So feel like you're going to scoop your, this is on your inhale, scoop your tailbone, press the low back down, press the middle back down, press the upper back down as you lift your hips to Satipanda. And then go the opposite way, upper back, middle back, low back, sacrum on the exhale. Just keep going like that. Articulating up and articulating down. One more time. Articulate up and then hold here. And then on your next inhale, just lift your right knee and exhale, set the right foot down. Inhale, lift the left knee, set the left foot down on the exhale. Keep going 2 more times each side. Keep a neutral spine now. 1 more time each side with your breath. And then wait for your next exhale and slowly articulate down. Good. Inhale, hug your knees in. Roll side to side. And then let go of your knees. Bring your shins parallel to the floor. So tabletop position, but don't lose track of your core. Stay really engaged and long in your spine. And then on your next inhale, interlace around your right leg, stretch both legs straight so your left leg comes close to the floor. Good. Let go, bend back into tabletop. And inhale, interlace around the left leg, extend the right leg. Both legs come straight. Exhale back to tabletop. Keep going like that. Really strong in the core. Left side. One more time each side. Pause in tabletop. Just grab a hold of your knees. Let your feet just dangle there. And then bring your feet and knees together. Bring the feet to the floor and let the knees open to butterfly. Staying with your breath, bringing your hands on your belly. When you go with the flow, things, hard things seem easier, right? Going with the flow isn't not attempting new and hard things. It's just being led in the direction that you feel like you should go. On your next inhale, bring the knees up. And exhale, feel the feet on the ground. And do one more hip opener. So Bring your right ankle over your left thigh. Maybe interlace and back down. 2 breaths here. Flex and point your left foot. Crack, crack. And then release and switch. Interlace around the right thigh. Flex and point the right foot. Release and stretch out for Shavasana. And hopefully you're still finding the flow of your breath. Every exhale gives you a new opportunity now to relax, let go, allow the earth to receive you. Settle in. And your face and jaw. Open your belly and your back. And your legs. Imagine you're just floating on a river, just being with the flow of the river. Light, free. You continue to relax. I wanted to read this from Paulo Coelho, who wrote The Alchemist. This is a quote from The Alchemist. In order to arrive, you must follow the signs God inscribed on the world, the path that each man must follow. It is just a matter of reading the inscription he wrote for you. Beginning to notice flow, your breath moving in and out again. Try to open your lungs a little bit more to allow a deeper inhalation. And start to move and wiggle in small ways. Release off. Right. Just take your time, pushing on up to seated when you're ready. Please bring hands to heart center. Thank you so much for flowing with me today. I needed this little journey. Hopefully you did too. Namaste. Feel okay? Did you? Good. Sometimes it's nice to just really get into that flow feeling.